Big shout out to Drake. Big shout out to Drake.
Welcome to the Prime Authority, the official podcast of the Sim Madden League.
Be great. Let's be great.
Where we cover everything from sports, news, predictions, and more in our Madden Football League.
Play our game. All right? Play hard, but stay poised.
And now,
here is
the voice of SML, Primetime 000.
Hello and welcome to the SML podcast. This is Prime's Authority. I might try doing this again, maybe weekly, bi-weekly, in addition to SML Total Access. Just trying to get more content to you guys. But right now, it's Super Bowl time and it's an exciting time in the SML. We have the New York Jets, Rolls-Royce, his first Super Bowl appearance in his SML career. He's been with us for a long time, took a little break, but now he's back, and he is the best Generation Z owner in the SML. He has eclipsed Meats at this point. He's done something Meats has not done, and that is not only win a few playoff games in a row, he's won 3 in a row, and he's made the Super Bowl. And not only that, but this playoff run that the Jets are on is something to be impressed with. He beat the Cleveland Browns, who I would say Woods is one of those guys you do not want to play in the playoffs. 20-17 close game. Then he went up to Baltimore, played Meats having a great year, 13-3, Jets 13-3 as well, and all he did is beat the Ravens 30-14, just stomped Meats out. Meats fell like a folding chair once again, and then he played Haas, played a second folding chair type of guy. Haas is somebody who is a champion, so you can't disrespect him too much, but if I could compare him to somebody in the NFL, it'd probably be Peyton Manning, where regular season, probably one of the best we've ever had here. Playoffs, when it counts, when it matters the most, he's failed to get the job done now. And when you have such impressive regular seasons and then you dip off so far in the playoffs, it's kind of hard to not call that out. And so I'd say he's equivalent to Peyton Manning. Yes, he's won a ring, but at the same time, he's still not a great playoff performer. And I would not consider Haas in the clutch player pool that we spoke about in chat. So anyway, Jets did beat Haas, and he advanced to his first Super Bowl. So congrats to Rolls-Royce. And then on the other token, we have the governor, Philadelphia Eagles, 14-2, dominating the competition this year. Only 2 losses. One of them was a sim. He defeated NYT, so that was really a second bye week there in the divisional round. NYT's not a great player. And then he beat the Bears in an epic game, I would say. Came right down to the last play, kicked a field goal last second, won the game. So as we kind of draw near to the Super Bowl, I think it's the Eagles have to be the heavy favorite. Governor's been in this game a few times now. He's a multi-time champion. I call it the Asterisk Bowl because none of them played me. So let's get that out of the way. Season 26 champion, not really that impressive. But all that being said, I think the Governor's probably a favorite by 2 scores. But with that being said, a little known fact in the SML about Rolls-Royce. Number 1 ranked scoring offense, 31 points. The key to the game is simple. Fletcher Cox, all those guys on the Eagles are going to be coming in. He likes to man blitzes. He likes to get pressure. If Rolls-Royce can keep the passes short and run the ball like he's been doing, Le'Veon Bell may be back for this game. And you know it's a Super Bowl. It's all on the line, so I'm guessing he's going to put Bell in no matter what and see how he does. You might be able to win this game. Just limit your turnovers. Don't take sacks. Don't get yourself in second and third and long situations to where you can play the balanced approach, balanced offense. And that's how you beat somebody like Governor, who it's obvious he gets up on you by 7 to 10 points. Then he tees off on you. He commits to the pass. His pass rushers pin their ears back and they come at you. And then you get a sack fumble. You force a bad ball. And then it's over. It's a blowout. It's a rout. Governor likes taking his shots and getting you nervous. So if Royce can just play his game, which he has done all year, I mean, listen, he's number 1 ranked scoring offense, the number 3 in total yards, and number 4 ranked in rushing yards. But defensively, and Royce is a great defensive player from in his past, but defensively not so impressive. He's 17th in the league, allowing 22 points a game. and he's just dead average everywhere, right in the middle. Passing yards, he's 15th in the league. And the one thing the Governor does probably better than anybody right now is passing the ball. He's number 1 in the league in passing yards, and second in the league in total yards, second in the league in total offense. So this should be an offensive game, actually. But Governor is probably the most efficient passer this cycle. And if he does have a weakness offensively, he's 21st in the league in rushing yards. And yeah, that's about it. Really no weaknesses to this Eagles team. On paper, they are rated way higher than the Jets. All places across the board. Statistically, on paper, the Eagles are the favorites. But this is a Cinderella story, and it's a story that it should give guys inspiration who don't typically think they can win much in the SML. Because here you go, you have Royce, who missed the playoffs in season 1. Cooper ran away with it with a Dolphins team that was not that good. It actually was really bad. A terrible Dolphins team. Coop won the division. So you're looking at Royce like, hey, you need to step up. And we actually called him out in our podcast. So what did he do? He went 13-3, made the playoffs at 13-3, didn't make a bye week, which is something else to be said of how tough the AFC really is. If you're listening, Grams, AFC is the best conference in the SML. I think we've proven that now. Anyway, and he got hot in the playoffs. So he went from missing the playoffs to now having a Super Bowl appearance at the very least. Will he win it? Probably not. Probably not. You know, I'm pulling for the guy. I hope he wins it, but Governor's too good. He's got the experience. So yeah, it's just kind of, you can use this as inspiration if you've missed the playoffs or you don't think you can get over that hump. Look at Royce. He's here. He has a chance at winning this thing. Maybe a few more roster moves here and there, and he would have even better of a shot at winning this whole thing. All that being said, I'm excited for what's going on in the SML. We're going to be near season 3 already of Madden 20. We just got a lot going on podcast-wise. I'm going to be starting up a new show. It's going to be a top 5 highlight show. So what you guys are going to want to do is you can direct message me. I'm going to try having a Gord alert with it every day as well. You're going to go on Twitch if you have a cool play, and then you make a clip out of it and send me the clip directly, because I don't want to go through all your game and then try to download it myself. So if you can make the video a clip of the cool play, send it to me, then I'm going to take the top 5 plays, and I'll probably have an honorable mentions in as well for maybe a 4 to 5 game stretch, or maybe first half of the season top 5 plays, and then yeah, it'll be just kind of cool. I'll commentate over it, and so yeah, that's how we're kind of planning on doing that. Super Bowl should have some commentary if I can find out a partner. I am wanting to commentate the game. My internet's bad, so I can't host the stream. That's kind of the roadblock I am on that. But yeah, just a little league update. So looking for somebody who can commentate with me, who can has a good OBS setup and Discord setup to where they can handle the restreaming of the game. And I'm just ready for you guys to send in your plays so I can do top 5 show, top 5 plays. I think that'll be exciting. Yeah, Jets, Eagles, though, very exciting. I got the Eagles by 10, but the Jets can win this game. If he keeps it close, he can win this game. I think Royce is a great player, and he's got a very underrated user. I'd say probably a top 5 user in the SML. And with that being said, if he can take advantage of that user and stop the seam routes of the Eagles and the slant routes of the Eagles, which is what Royce is the best at, he could win this game. And I think that's his key to victory, is just using those passes and causing some turnovers. Gov will force some passes in there. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That is Prime's Authority. This is the SML podcast. Apply today, simmaddenleague.com. Looking for some guys in the primer to join. So if you're just listening, you're not really sure what the SML is, we are Sim Madden League on the PlayStation 4. simmaddenleague.com. We're on YouTube. We have podcasts. We're trying to set up a lot more commentary. We got a pop-in chat. SML Primers are development leagues. So once again, guys, thanks for listening, and you guys take it easy.